Hello my folks, how are you all going? Onita here. We're going to be doing another reading vlog. Let's go for it. This one's all about mood reading. There is one book I'm definitely 100% in the mood for. Let me just come down here to my bookshelves and see if I can single-handedly pull it out without dropping everything. The first book I am absolutely 100% in the mood for, Mad Mabel by Sally Hepworth. I don't know if I could do a good job at trying to summarize what it is. In 1959, at just 15 years of age, Mabel Waller became the youngest Australian in history to be convicted of murder. In 2025, on a quiet Melbourne lane, an elderly man is found dead by his neighbour, 81-year-old Elsie Fitzpatrick. No one suspects any foul play until they discover Elsie's past. In the 1950s, her name was not Elsie, it was Mabel. She is known around the world as Mad Mabel, but is she mad? More importantly, is she guilty? When the police open a new investigation and the media descend upon her, the elderly Mabel decides it's time to set the record straight. In a world first, at the age of 81, Mabel Waller is speaking. Oh, I actually read... Well, I think I bought this book last year, and when I read the first page, this snarky, sarcastic, almost kind of funny elderly lady, I was like, oh my god, I'm hooked already. And I've been thinking about it ever since. So, of the two books, I think I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but I want to read two books for this mood reading vlog. I am 100% in the Rube to mead. Oh my god, you can't have tell I'm tired. Words, honestly. I'm definitely in the mood to read Mad Mabel. So this is going to be like the first book that I'm going to be reading for this mood reading vlog. Now, for the second book, I don't know what the second book is going to be because I was literally looking around my bookshelves and some books I already have planned for other reading vlogs. So the second one I'm gonna figure out, hopefully either during or maybe even after, hopefully before, I doubt it because I want to start Mad Mabel like right now. Hopefully during or after I can figure out what the second one for this mood reading vlog is gonna be, because I don't know, I'm a little clueless at the moment. Let's get into the reading. I'm so excited to read Mad Mabel. Rightio, what was I gonna say? Where do I put this? Yeah, this should be fine. I'm in a very cozy position right now, and I don't feel like moving from this spot. I did end up finishing Mad Mabel, and you know what? I absolutely loved this book so much. It has a lot of very good, strong friendships, and it looks at the female friendships. And this is the third book I've read this year that has gotten me emotional to the point where I was crying. So I don't know what's happening to me this year, but I loved it a lot. And yeah, it was justice, alright? It wasn't murder, it was justice. And just, we do get flashbacks to present day, where Mabel is an 81 where Mabel is an 81-year-old lady, and she's telling her story. She's finally telling her story, like her point of view, her experiences, and what really happened. And then we get the past timeline, which is when Mabel was a young kid, a teenager pretty much. 15 years old when the murder happened. It was beautiful. I loved it a lot. I really did. I've given it a 4-star. I will definitely be reading more from Sally Hepworth because I was captivated by it. The chapters were so short and it was great. There were some funny moments that I wasn't really expecting it to be. Wasn't expecting there to be some funny moments, but there were some funny moments. I don't want to say too much about it because it is a bit of a thriller kind of thing, or a crime or whatever. but I absolutely loved it. It really does talk about community and female friendships and love amongst female friendships and just having like a strong community. There was a few moments. There was actually like a bit of a twist at the end that I wasn't expecting, because the way it was written was kind of like, there were some moments where I thought, hey, this is a little bit weird. Oh, see, I can't explain. I'm trying to keep it spoiler free because I don't want to say too much about it, but I will say there were some moments that had me thinking, hey, wait a minute, this person should be in the room, but they're not, kind of thing, just the way that it was. And I didn't even think of some things. Some things were just, I don't even know how to explain it, but there was a twist at the end that kind of had me thinking, hey, this is kind of weird. Why wasn't it like this? But then when the twist happened, I was like, oh yeah, okay, that kind of makes a bit of sense. I don't think I'm making any sense because I think I'm confusing myself as well. But there was a twist that I liked. That was definitely very interesting. So, good book. Loved it a lot. And then I thought to myself, what else am I in the mood for? I don't know. It was really, really difficult for me to find a book that I was in the mood for. There is a book that I have been thinking about for quite some time. You may have seen this book in a 24-hour reading vlog that I just recently done, and it's one that I've been thinking about because it was starting to get really good and really interesting, and it still is even now. Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. This has gotten really good. Very intrigued to see where it's going to go. Holland has a twin sister, and there's just like a lot of secrets that are being kept from each other in a way, especially with Holland's twin sister. So that's really interesting to see that kind of unraveling a bit in a way. I tell ya, you know, in scenes in a book where there are two characters and they both say, "Oh, you can trust me, you can't trust this person." Normally, more times than not, there is one person that you do lean a little bit more towards. But with this one, when there was a couple of characters saying to Holland, hey, you have to trust me, you can't trust this person, where there was like a bit of a standoff between the two men in this book that were saying, you can't trust him, you gotta trust me. I didn't know who to trust. I did not know who to trust. That was well written. I'm not going to say no. And I feel like this book is well written. I'm really, really loving it. Very intrigued. A lot of secret societies and folklore, urban myths and legends, and I'm having a really, really great time. I'm nearly at the halfway point in it. I read quite a decent chunk of it last night. I'm hoping to get it done today. I think I can. The chapters are short. I think I said in the 24-hour reading vlog that I had just done that well, yeah, because they're not really happening anymore, I don't think, but there were sections in the book that were labeled, or chapters in the book that were titled Folklore 517, and then underneath it has the story of the folklore and how that one was in second person. That is not happening now. That's fallen to the wayside a little bit, which is okay, because the story has kind of pivoted a little bit. There's like a lot of magic, there's a lot of intrigue, it's like a treasure hunt kind of thing, and I'm loving it. I'm having a grand old time. To wrap up this vlog, because I have finished Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber, and you know what? It's getting a 4-star. Really, really enjoyed it. Obviously, it is a series. It's very obvious about that, just with how some things are left opened And I feel like this book could have been a standalone if it had been a bit longer, because it's only like 320 pages or so. If it had been longer and we could have wrapped up some things a bit more, it would have been okay. Some of the reveals and twists I liked. I'm like, yeah, okay, it was good. It definitely made sense for the story. I really love the magic and how that ties into Hollywood. I thought that was like really neat. I really enjoyed that a lot. I still don't trust anyone in this book. Like I said, there are still some things that are left open-ended that we kind of need answers to, and it's obvious that, well, I'm hoping it's obvious that we are going to get answers to that in book 2. Well, I'm hoping so. If we don't, I'll be really disappointed, but it kind of, there's too many open-ended questions that need answers. And it's making me wonder, what's the next book going to be? And how is it going to progress? I think it's only going to be a trilogy because Stephanie Garber does write trilogies. Fine. I like a trilogy. But like, I wonder what the bigger overarching plot is. I don't know. I don't know what more there is to it. But I want to find out. I'm very curious to find out. The characters are fine. I like the characters. Ooh, you were very blurry. What is happening? Oh, there we go. I like the characters. Writing was good. Writing that did the job of telling the story, and it did it in a good way that I really enjoyed. It was good. I don't understand how the flowery writing that Stephanie Garber has. I think I may need to read another series from her to actually see that flowery writing. That's really all I have to say that I can really think off the top of my head. I had wanted to update this last night or even yesterday because I finished this a couple days ago, and I thought I might sit on it a little bit, but I don't have a lot to say, so I could have just done it yesterday. I did enjoy it. I'm not saying no. When I do my wrap up, I'm sure I will say more. Doubt it, but that's the first book, and it was good. And then we also read Mad Mabel by Sally Hepworth in this mood reading vlog as well, and I loved it. I think this would have to be like my top book of this reading vlog, actually. No, both were equal, and I really had a fun time with this one. It was great. That's all I really have to say, and I think I'm okay to leave it at that because I feel like I will just keep repeating myself, and I don't want to do that. I'm exhausted and I'm tired, which is a similar word to exhausted. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.